Hey, what's up, guys? This is Fred Vogel from Toe Tag, and you are watching the Son of Celluloid Show.
Son of Celluloid! 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 Son of Celluloid!
Son of Celluloid had a live studio audience, but we're pretty sure he killed them.
Hey there, cellmates. Welcome to this episode of the Son of Celluloid Show. Figure we'll start off this time by reading a little viewer mail. So let me pull this up. Creepy Pastafarian 666 says, "Hey Nathan, I love the show. Thank you very much, Creepy Pastafarian 666. And I have a suggestion. Since you're always asking for viewer mail, you should get a mail girl like Rusty and Reno on Monster Vision with Joe Bob Briggs. Then maybe people would email you." You know what, Creepy Pastafarian? That is an incredible idea. I was a big Monster Vision fan all through my teens. Rusty and Reno are one of the highlights of the show. So I think having a mail girl is a great idea, but I really don't have the budget to hire one. God, what the hell can I do? I need a mail girl. That is a hell of an idea. Leah, let's roll.
And now it's time for Great Hard Quotes
with Joe's mom.
This episode, Hellraiser 3.
Oh, it's unbearable, isn't it? The suffering of strangers. The agony of friends. There's an unspeakable sound at the center of the universe, Joey. And its sound is like razors through flesh.
This has been Great Hard Quotes
with Joe's mom.
His interviews come from the darkest pits of hell.
The Munsters, of course, legendary TV show. It only lasted for 2 seasons, but it has never really been off TV since then. It's been rerun forever. What do you think gives that show so much staying power?
Well, you know, people ask me that, and I say a couple of things. Number one, there was only 3 channels, and television was very much in its silver age, if not the golden age, so people really remember it vividly because it was 7:30 at night, and everybody was hovering around their TVs with TV trays and TV dinners. But a lot of it has to do with the comedy level was so high back then because the writers, the very creative writers, had interesting shows that they could let fly. Like you had talking horses, and you had genies and witches, and and you had Munsters and Addams Family. You had all this great creativity that was pure entertainment value. And I call them escapism shows. You would work hard all day, you'd come home, and you want to be entertained. You didn't want to watch cop shows, doctor shows, lawyer shows, so you would watch Martians and genies and Munsters. Oh my!
Yeah, now you worked on that show with some incredible people, Fred Gwynn, Yvonne DiCarlo, and Al Lewis. What was it like working with them as a child? How did you learn from them the craft, or how was your relationship with them on set?
I learned a lot of acting techniques from Fred because we had a lot of father and son shows that were written into it. But the thing was with Al taught me never to take anything too seriously, and he would throw the frisbee with me and toss a baseball and get out in the sunshine a little bit. So they each had a little bit of a dynamic there. And then what I really learned a lot from was the makeup men and the special effects guys too. Behind the scenes people.
Yeah. I've always wondered the beard episode.
My favorite.
When they do the dissolve, how was that done?
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy. Yep. I would never have thought of cotton candy.
Yeah, they were very creative people. They were very innovative, no doubt, back then. Yeah.
If the Munsters and the Addams Family got into a brawl, who would come out on top?
We'd kick their ass.
Damn right.
We have Spot, our secret weapon.
You can't argue with that.
Hey, what about that one? What do you think?
Yeah.
This'll work?
That'll work.
Pop the trunk. I'm going in. All right, go.
Hey there, cellmates. It's time of this episode's Indie Horror Spotlight, and this time around I'm talking about Adam Ahlbrandt's Crossbear. It's a story of Heather, who works in quite possibly the skeeziest strip club you've ever seen in a movie. Her life sucks. She's miserable, down on her luck, broke as hell, abused by everyone, surrounded by scumbags. So, when her boss decides to send her on a drug run, she sees it as an opportunity to double-cross him, grab the money, grab her kid, and jet off to the Greek Isles and start a new life. Sounds like a hell of a plan to me. But as all plans involving drugs in horror movies do, it goes horribly, horribly awry when they run afoul of the cross-bearer. He is a big Jesus freak with a claw hammer who's hell-bent on cleansing the world of the iniquitous wrongdoers, so this whole gaggle of titty dancers and cokeheads doesn't really sit well with him. It's an old-school slasher flick done in a new-school style. And, of course, the first thing you need for a good slasher flick is a good slasher. I really dig the Crossbearer. I'm kind of inclined to like religious psychos, considering I grew up in a very religious household down here in Southern Baptist territory, so I've probably known 2 or 3 people in my life who were one, little misfiring synapse away from going all Crossbearer on some people. So I really, like that character and the fact that he just spews rhetoric as he's going nuts on people. If you're into religious psychos, Crossbearer is going to be right up your alley. I also dig that they went simplistic with the look. A lot of people go way too elaborate with their slashers. He wears kind of a Friday the 13th 2 kind of bag on his head and simple weapon, claw hammer. Beautiful in its simplicity, and sometimes that's the way to go. That hammer, I also like the fact they have some really gooey, wet, meaty sound effects for when, bang, bang, Crossbearer's hammer comes down on their head. It's beautiful stuff. In the last decade or so, there have been a lot of slashers come out to try and revitalize the genre. There's only really been 3 characters I think have franchise potential. Those being Chrome Skull, the flag-face killer from James Balsamo's I Spill Your Guts, and Crossbearer. I would love to see his further adventures. There's 2 other hallmarks of slasher flicks you really got to have. One is gore, and the gore is there in this one, and it's all practical, which I, of course, definitely love, and gratuitous nudity. Good lord, there are a lot of boobs in this movie. Boobies everywhere, which is definitely a plus in my book. I'm a guy, what can I say? Now, my favorite thing about the movie, well, besides the titties, is probably the lighting. A lot of flicks of this type go for the overly gritty, underlit kind of look. This one goes very expressionistic with it. There's a lot of color-washed scenes that kind of reminded me of what Argento was doing back during his golden period. It gives it a really unique look, and it's got the camera movement, and the shots are excellent to back up that lighting. The movie just looks absolutely fantastic. The acting is very good. It's only 71 minutes long, and it goes the whole time at full throttle, so it has no time to slow down. It's got some self-referential humor in it that some reviewers haven't liked. They said it kind of took them out of the movie, but I think it stopped just short of that scream, wink, wink, nudge, nudge thing that could have taken the movie in a direction it didn't need to go, but I think it actually worked and added something. Now, this flick has kind of been out to reviewers for a little while, but people haven't gotten a chance to see it yet. The general public has been clamoring to get their hands on it, and I have some good news for you. Toe Tag Pictures is going to be releasing this movie in a limited edition of 1,666 copies. Comes with this killer flick, 2.5 hours of bonus footage. It's good stuff, man. It's only $20, and I'm going to put that link right down there where you can order the flick. The pre-sale ends on June 30th, and they're supposed to ship in the middle of July. So definitely keep an eye over at Toe Tag, because you do not want to miss Crossbearer. Probably the best slasher flick that's come out in a good 5 years at least. It's a good time, man. Watch it and support independent horror.
As I stare at you from inside my window, did you see me? Or am I just imagining? Before tonight you never meant a thing, but that's all over now, because it's only you that I can see. You don't seem to be scared of me. That's funny, you should be. I bet you don't even know who I am, but I know you and time is through.
Hey, everybody. Meet our new mail girl, Peggy.
My name's Seth.
Your name is Peggy! So, keep those emails coming in at fromhell13@aol.com. I'll get Peggy to read them. And join us right here in a couple of weeks for the next episode of the Son of Celluloid Show.
Mail girl, really?
Shut up.
His interviews come from the darkest pits of hell. Monsters.